Welcome everybody to the first game of the Somerville Highlander boys soccer season. Clearly a change in scenery as we are at Foss Park at the brand new turf field. If you grew up in Somerville or around Somerville, you'll know that this was an infamous dirt bowl, you might call it, dust bowl. No hate, but it was a very different situation than the one we have now. So it's just really, really refreshing to see a much deserved top of the line turf field right in the middle of the city. I think it's technically closed off to just, reserved events and games, but you see people playing all the time here. So these kids really deserve this field, and I'm really happy that we are here today. And your Highlanders are taking on the Chelsea Red Devils. And of course, first game of the season for them as well, as far as I'm aware. And it's also refreshing to see that there are no masks on the faces of any of the players or coaches or bench or the referees themselves. Of course, that's not a decision that was made lightly in wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. It was certainly something that was deliberated over for a while, and it's just great because it's one less thing that these kids have to worry about when they're playing a game of high-intensity football, or better known to many here as soccer. It's a little chilly, but more than bearable for these guys in short sleeves and shorts, and they'll be sweaty and hot very shortly anyways. The sun peeking out right as I say that as well. And it's a little trickier for us, capturing the game, both filming and commentating, because we don't have that same bird's eye view that is always so useful and such an advantage when we're trying to, get things going here. And they're just, I guess they're just making sure that they're okay with the ball, that it's not too flat or anything. All right, and there we go, folks, the start of the Highlanders season. Chelsea beginning with the ball, and that's some great early pressure from Blade, and the ball already going way out of bounds. And I guess it's not too different than it would be at Dilboy, but it's a little bit more of a chore retrieving a ball that's been put out of play. All right, and again, out of play, the Highlanders with some early pressure. And we've got a whole array of voluntary ball boys helping out. Throw in, well won by Zach. Headed down by Andrew. It's good that they can head the ball now. Remember, that was against the rules during COVID. Through ball by Bruno. Just enough for Cole to get there. Good first time ball in the box. Andrew lets it go, but unable to get anything on the end of that. Cleared up field immediately. Zach coming way out of his left back position, but he wins the ball back. A very soft call there. Not a foul, but I should keep my mouth shut, I guess. All right. Ball settled down. It's bouncing around here. No one really able to take control of it, but that's well dealt with in the end by Ronald. Played out wide, and on this far side now, Cole dropping the ball back again, but it's given away to Chelsea. A run being made down the wing by number 10, Jefferson Ruiz for Chelsea, and the ball still somehow in bounds. Well done there to keep it in play by Chris Mancia, and Cole finding a little pocket of space. That through ball, Andrew's trying to get on the end of that, but it's well dealt with by number 6 for Chelsea, Justin Ramirez. Good marking there. Andrew had a opportunity if he got through there. And Coach Tiago making his voice very apparently audible early on. longtime coach George Scarpelli has retired from coaching. I just wanted to make that clear. Cole with a very tame left-footed shot, but doesn't matter. It's good to see an attempt on goal. And Chelsea now approaching the halfway line. That's well read by Somerville. That's Jose Lopez Mejia. Well won by Ian. He's got a little space here. He's got the overlapping run from Blade. Good turn from Andrew. It's come out to Blade. What can he do here? Great touch. Can he get the strike on or the cross in? And it's out of bounds for a corner. Goalkeeper not too happy, but not too much more his defenders could do there. That's well defended in the end, but well done by Ian to make that step, and Blade doing a really good job of opening up the wing. First corner kick of the match here. And you have a lot more traffic in the background as the ball comes in. Ian, oh, that's not Ian, that's Blade gets a touch on it with the head. Not really able to redirect it, but did well to get up there. Throw in the corner for Chelsea. It's bounced straight to Somerville. Andrew, header back to the middle. Cole, tussle with a Chelsea player. That's well done, but it's gone right to Bruno. Bruno with a missed kick, and it's gone out of bounds. Bruno's got his own little fan base out on this left side. And the JV boys for the Somerville High School team finishing up their practice, now here to support the boys team, the varsity team, I should say. Ian, that's a good 50-50, won by Chelsea, but it's Somerville ball. That's Jose with the throw-in, headed by Ian right back to Chris. Switch of play, intercepted by Chelsea, but given straight to Blade. And Blade going into a 50-50 again. Can he keep that in bounds? He can. The ball in the box goes straight to the Chelsea keeper, comfortably collects. And you see Zach here on this near side recovering. Ball played up. It's a difficult bounce there, but Ronald does really well in the end to clear it. Andrew settles well like a proper number 9. Too high feet there, but they cancel out, you could say. Ian does well to shield that ball off. Finds Bruno. Bruno's got Zach, but well pressed there by Chelsea. Maybe not told early enough by his teammates there, Somerville, that he had someone on him. Ian, so good at protecting the ball, but a little too heavy on the touch there, and a foul. Chelsea player not happy with the foul, but that's the game. I have a restless foot. I have to stop. Ball into the box. That is called in by the keeper. Well done there to protect the box. Ball played in. Andrew, another good tackle there by Jefferson for Chelsea. He's been, Justin, excuse me. He's been at the right place all the right times as a defender. Apologies, we did not introduce the coaches. The head coach of the Chelsea Red Devils is, well, his first name's not printed, so Coach Milutinovic is what we'll say. Apologies if I at all butchered that. And the assistant coach is Coach Cruz, as Somerville High School get another corner kick. That's a great ball in, the header, and it's off the post, and the rebound by Andrew. It's blocked out again. Blade does really well to get contact on it, but somehow that ball didn't go on. Another shot by Chris. Cole, top of the box, another shot. Well, the Highlanders there managed 4 shots in a matter of 15 seconds. An amazing header there. Somehow kept out of the goal. A really good cross in there and an attempt as well, but the post saving Chelsea in these early minutes. Your Somerville Highlanders are coached by the legendary Tiago Moreira. Longtime assistant coach, now head coach. He was my assistant coach when I played for Somerville High School. Good skills there by Blade. Still has the ball somehow, but ends up back in Chelsea hands. Long ball over the top. That's a good ball. Somerville caught out there, but really good step there coming across was Chris Mancia. And it's out of bounds for a Chelsea throw-in. Well, Somerville's going to have to be really careful there because one pass and they were opened up. They'll have to be really mindful of the counterattack. They don't want to be that susceptible. It's a dangerous game to play. Ronald, good clearance. Blade, heavy touch. That's okay, though. Ball's out of bounds. They'll have to be mindful of these throw-ins because that's the last place you want to give away some space. Of course, there's no offsides on a throw-in, so that can't go into consideration when you're defending them. Ronald with yet another important clearance, and it goes to Blade. Blade, good hesitation there with the body, and he's looking for a teammate. Ian slightly behind him. Good battle, though, there. Ian is not scared to get physical, and that is a foul, but Ian showing there he's not scared to get stuck in. For those of us who may not be familiar with the English terminology, British terminology, getting stuck in means you're willing to get a little dirty, not hurt someone, but, you know, risk hurting yourself. Great tackle there, speaking of, by Ronald. He had to be confident because he was in the box there. Goes to Chris. Chris, risky low drilled clearance, but it comes to Cole, and Andrew can make a run here. Cole sees it, and that's a great ball over the top for Andrew. Andrew's got the pace. He's in the box. Unfortunate with the first touch, the shot straight in the hands of the Chelsea keeper. But Andrew saw the space. Cole saw the run. Good connection there. That's a trip on the Chelsea player. No foul, though. Advantage called. Number 10 here, Jefferson. Dangerous player for Chelsea. Great ball in and a header. Well, Somerville's a little fortunate there not to have seen Chelsea put that on target. And we have Marcus coming in, a sophomore for the Highlanders, one of the most exciting players for the Highlanders last year in the spring season. Actually, that was this year, wasn't it? Time is so weird, man. COVID has just thrown the whole timeline off. In the spring season of this year, Marcus had a few great performances. Still only a freshman then, now a sophomore. He has a very promising future ahead. So we've seen a slight tactical switch. We've got Marcus out on the right side, and we've now got Cole on the near side here on the left. Cole, good interception. His first involvement on this other side. He's in the box now, and the tackle, it's not enough. Cole dribbling through. Great tackle there. Shouts for a penalty. That's not a penalty. That's a great tackle there by number 44, Juan Carlos Suarez. But Cole, in his first involvement since switching sides, showing why Coach Thiago put him there. That was really great by Cole to penetrate the box, and he'll be sure to do more and more of that in this half. It's a little tricky because we don't have a scoreboard here. Another header. Well, Somerville not being contested at all in the box on these corner kicks. Chelsea will really want to sharpen up their defending. It's only a matter of time otherwise until the Highlanders put one of those headers away. They've already hit the post off one. Header won by Bruno, uncontested. Ian, ball out wide to Marcus. Marcus's first touches, does well to protect it. He's tripped up a bit there. Does well to keep it though, but a little too heavy a touch there, and he's helped out by a teammate. Ball given away again. Intercepted by Chris. Good work out wide. One touch from Cole back to Zach. Zach looking for Andrew. Great ball over the top there. That's a smart ball by Zach. Zach, a junior, number 3, playing left back. He's actually in my film studies class. So shout out Zach. No bias though. And it really is a little tricky to... Oh, another corner. Dangerous for Chelsea. They really are struggling there. Great ball into the box. It's gone over everyone. The header, though, well, had a Somerville player anticipated that missing everyone. Wait a minute. It's gone straight back to Bruno. You know he thought about shooting that. He's found Cole instead, though. And Cole's gone through. The shot from Cole, a great save. And Chelsea is so porous right now. Just... offsides called by the referee here, but Somerville really finding these gaps with ease, and Chelsea will really want to figure out what's going on in the back if they want to keep this score 0-0. Of course, 0-0 is 0-0 for those of us who don't know British football terminology, soccer terminology. That's a header there, well done by the Chelsea keeper to keep it in play. I spoke too soon. It's a corner kick to the Highlanders. Now, if I'm going to go on a whim and predict anything here, I'll go ahead and say we'll score a header right now. Because Chelsea has not shown any proactive measures to tighten up what's been a very, Very vulnerable defense on these corners. It is also a little windy. And another header won, but it's not on target. And the first time shot from Andrew, he did well to connect with it, but way too much under it. He was always leaning back, and when you're leaning back, 9 times out of 10, that ball is going to go higher than you hoped. And a goal kick to Chelsea. Well, it's been all Somerville, folks, more or less. Chelsea had one half chance from a Jefferson cross that resulted in a header for Chelsea, but it was a very tame header. Didn't really threaten the Somerville goal. Marcus here trying to read the spin on that ball. It's not easy. And it is a Chelsea throw-in, contrary to what the Highlanders seem to believe. Long throw-in there. Risky to play it back there, but really well done. So composed by the Highlanders there. That was beautiful. And now they're playing out of the pressure like it's nothing. Looks like that was too much for Marcus, though. In the future, maybe his teammates there got to tell him he can turn into the midfield. He had a little space there. Really impressive, though, by the Highlanders to play out of that initial pressure. It's risky every time. Ball headed down. Good step there. Ian to Marcus, looking for Andrew. Andrew's clearly the point man. Andrew, this kid has it. This kid knows what to do. Great ball to Cole. Can he get contact on it? And the shot, it's straight at the keeper. Well, that was great football. Cole might wish that he was able to get the shot off a little earlier there, but Cole's in all the right positions. He's doing all the right things. That finishes the last piece that he's missing. Ball all the way over the top. That's cleared really well to Zach. Zach unable to settle initially. Referee gets in the way, and Chelsea ball now. Well, if they score on this play, that'll be a shame, but Ronald ensures that's not the case. Watch out, ref. Again. And it's flicked on, but cleared out, and it goes straight to Cole. Another chance for a counter here. He'll play that with the outside of his foot. What did I tell you? And that's gone to Andrew. Andrew, he's getting on the end of every pass. The shot! What a shot! Oh my gosh. I did not expect that. That was audacity personified. What a shot by Andrew. If that went in, that would have been the perfect start to the season. Well, from an outside of the foot pass to an outside of the foot shot, looping over the goalkeeper, going for that far post. That would have been something else. You would have heard me yelling a little more than my voice can afford. Cole. Good turn infield, finds Ian. Ian to Cole. Cole falling there, but he gets the ball back again. He's done well there. But in the end, good switch of play. Zach recovering, and he recovers really well there. Ball played down the line. That's Ronald marking Jefferson. Ronald doing well. My view's a little blocked, but it has gone out for a goal corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chelsea throw-in. They have to be careful here, Samo. They don't go long. They play it back. Ball into the box. That's a risk. That's a good ball. The shot. Good hands there from the Somerville keeper. I really should know the keeper's name. I'm really sorry. But with it being the first game of the season, positions are not specified on this. And usually number 1 is the keeper. Peter. Thank you to Sam, another student of mine here watching the game. Peter Lounsbury. Oh, a missed kick here. Andrew, the shot. And it's saved by the Chelsea keeper. Well, Somerville's had 10 chances now. They got to put one away, or else they will pay for it. Zach, good ball into the box, or the edge of the box, cleared out again. Jefferson, a ghost flick there, and a back heel, but it's dealt with in the end really well. Zach looking for Cole. He finds him. Cole to Ian. Ian does well, but puts Zach under a bit of pressure, and it's cleared away from Chelsea. And the ball all the way over the top. Peter able to collect. Well, it's really been an attacking clinic from Somerville, but one that ultimately no goals to show for it. And certainly they'll be looking to change that. Marcus unable to keep it in bounds. Tough pass for him to collect. Headed clear. Ian looking for Bruno. He finds Bruno. Again, it's played back to the keeper, Peter. Peter, confident first touch. He's got Ronald. What a flick by Ronald. That was audacious as well. Cole's got space here. He's got Ian. He decides to cut inside. He switches to Marcus. What a ball by Cole. What a ball by Cole. And the shot by Marcus across the goal. Oh. Well, that's perfect football. It has to be said from the Highlanders. That is beautiful. And you see Coach Tiago applauding there because Cole could have gone for the easy pass to Andrew or Ian. Decides to cut in field, switch the play, perfect ball over the far Chelsea defender. Marcus with a perfect cross into the face of goal. Andrew just not quite there early enough to tap that in. But if he anticipates that ball, that's a goal, easy goal. Good defending again from the Highlanders, and really excited with his own defending there. That looked like Jose playing right back. Ian so good at staying with the play. Marcus trying to do it all himself, a little too much on it. Almost keeps it in, but that's that youthful energy. I remember doing that when I was a sophomore, a little too much myself. Great player though, Marcus. He's got a lot of potential. Still only a sophomore, and he's got the number 7 shirt. That tells you a lot. 7 is kind of the equivalent. Well, no. 10 would be the equivalent of 23 in basketball, like the Michael Jordan-esque number, but 7 is the second biggest number. Oh, mistimed here with the header. Chelsea, a shot from Chelsea, and it's dealt with well. That's not easy to hold on to, especially when it's bouncing right in front of you like that. Really good goalkeeping there by Peter, it has to be said. And that'll give his defenders some confidence. Good touch by Ian to protect it. Bruno lets the ball run across him. That's great football, but a really good step as well by Chelsea. That's Gabriel out here on the left now, replacing Cole. Gabriel finds Ian. Ian does well to keep it again, recovering from a heavy touch. He's found Zach. Zach's got some space. He's got Andrew shoved off the ball there. That's good defending, but Zach does well to get back, and a foul called. It's unfortunate. Zach recovering. Good header one there. Bruno does really well to protect the ball. Advantage, sir. Advantage. Jeez. Sorry. If a player does something good like that, you let him play on. You don't call the foul. It's refereeing 101. But these guys are doing their best, and I shouldn't be critical. I apologize. That's just the player in me coming through. Somerville with a free kick just inside their own half. Ball played up, and it's caught by the Chelsea keeper. It almost fell out of his hands, and it's a great ball upfield, and Jefferson's got some space here. Will he shoot that? What a recovery from Ronald. And yes, no need to mess around there. Just get it all out of bounds. No need to risk anything there. Ronald doing everything right in that situation. Throwing for Chelsea. Zach, great step. Gabriel looking for a teammate, but Gabriel's got space now, and it's a good ball too. A little too heavy for where Andrew was, but Andrew's so persistent. Andrew, so close. Oh man, so many chances for the Highlanders here. It's a matter of time till they put one away, but they gotta put it away. They will pay for these missed opportunities. That's just, whoa. Careful there, boys. A little head-to-head action. Ronald's already got a bit of nose tape on. They look fine, though. They got to communicate there. And Andrew is just a machine. He seems to be able to get on the end of anything, no matter how near or far it is to where he was. Chelsea. Ball played up top. Well dealt with again. Ball played over. Chelsea keeper yet again coming out to collect. Ball played up, no one there. Chelsea player frustrated not to have options in the box. That's Olvan playing right back for Chelsea. Peter with a good kick up. Gabriel, good first touch, gets away from him a bit. Zach now caught out, but Ronald covering for him. Zach still recovering. Ronald, great tackle again by Ronald. That's amazing defending there. Zach, ball up line, a little too much for Gabriel. Chelsea ball now, Jefferson, one touch back to the teammate. Ball out wide, there's a little bit of space here right now. The cross in, too heavy, and Somerville will be thankful that that ball was not better, because that could have caused some danger there for the Highlanders. They got to be careful there. This near side is getting a little too exposed to their liking. Gabriel coming off for Blade. Ian coming off for, it looks like Cole is back in center midfield. More in an attacking midfielder position at the 10 role, pressing a little bit higher. Ball played up a little too far for Cole. Well, if we were to give you an estimated shot count, because we don't have someone professional right now, counting the actual stats. Ball played in, Peter deals with it comfortably. I would say it's probably, no exaggeration, like 12-2 right now, Somerville. And if I'm being a little more generous, it could even be 15. The Highlanders have had so many shots. And the keeper for Chelsea has made a lot of saves, but most of them have been right at him. Cole, though, he can shoot one, and he really, I don't know if he was attempting a cross or a chipped shot there. Whatever it was, it's definitely not what he had intended to pull off, but you can't really knock the innovation. You got to try something for it to work, and if you pull it off, then you're a genius, so you got to keep trying. Ronald, heavy step there, but it worked. Jefferson wanted a foul there. No foul there, though. Not in my eyes, nor in that of the referees. Well done there by number 23 for Chelsea. Christian to keep it in. Cleared up field. Another great step there by Oscar, though. Great switch of play there. Blade, first touch. Nice first touch there from the lefty. You just know when a player's a lefty. That ball blocked off there, and they'll have great win back by Blade. Great work right there. He's got Zach, but it's well defended. Good work there by Blade. Zach coming in for the throw-in. And Andrew going in behind there, looking for the throw-in. Zach not happy with his options. And he's going to have to take that soon. He's looking for Andrew. That's well headed away. Bruno, he's got to be mindful there, and it goes to Jefferson. That looked like a handball to me, but okay, nice step over by Bruno to open up a little space. Blade's got a little space himself. He's got Andrew. Great ball to Andrew. Andrew, nice turn by Andrew. Good tackle, though, by Chelsea. Well done there. Zach, a good step as well. Blade there, looking for Zach. Great chipped pass. Can Zach get the cross in? He can. Again, straight into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper, though. It's all Somerville in this first half, but they are yet to be able to achieve anything. All right. Headed out there by Ronald. Ronald unlucky there. Oof. That could have been a more unfortunate scenario, but Peter was on his toes. Apologies, folks. I briefly got in the picture there. My enthusiasm brings me to my one leg. I tore my ACL, so I'm kind of on one leg right now. Blade still with the ball. Still fighting for it, Blade. Zach does well to find Blade again, but they'll want to get this out of this pressure, and they got to switch the sides. There's too much going on here. And at one point, the Chelsea player just saying, you know what? Let's just get rid of it. Doesn't quite work out, though, because now it's with Bruno on the other side. Nicely done by Bruno. Chelsea players colliding into each other. all the way across to Zach. He's got space. He's got Blade out wide. It's intercepted, though, and Zach will need to recover here. Ronald covering as he always does. Ronald, such a good defender for the Highlanders. Jefferson, good cut inside, though. Commentators cursed across in. Oof. There was an outside chance of that sneaking into the top corner, but well done there to avoid that. Well, couldn't really do anything about it, but it was what it was. And we've got Ian coming in for Gabriel. I think Gabriel was playing out on the right side for a little bit there. A rare goal kick here for the Highlanders. You know, it's weird just seeing the ball at all in our half, if I'm being frank with you. And some unsportsmanlike aerial fighting there, I guess. A little too much push in the shove with that aerial duel. Free kick to Chelsea. Ball played in. It's flicked over. It's not clear that came off of, but based on everyone's body language, that's a goal kick to Somerville. So roughly 8-ish minutes remaining in the half here. 7 or 8 minutes remaining. So the Highlanders will really want to get one on the board here before the half ends. It'll give them some much needed comfort going into halftime. The longer a game remains 0-0, the higher the risk of either a tie, better known as a draw, in British and the rest of the world of football, soccer. Great tackle by Zach. The ball up by Blade. It's gone straight to a defender. Marcus hoping to get there. Bruno, well done there. Marcus has space here. He's got a lot of space. He's got Blade making an inside run. Marcus with a step over, but it's defended well. He still got it. To Zach. Zach, not a lot of options. Marcus, again, one defender coming on him. Greatly done there, but running into one too many defenders. Still got it, Marcus. Can he play it out wide? He gets the shot off. It's blocked, but here's Ian. Ian, he miskicks it. That's really unlucky for Ian. It was a really awkward height. That's never the type of ball that's easy to connect with. But man, oh man, the Highlanders have had so many chances. And it's a double-edged sword because Coach Thiago will be thrilled that his team is creating all these chances, but he'll probably be much more angry at the fact that they're not finishing any of them. Doesn't matter how many times you shoot if none of them go in. Another corner, a punch out by the Chelsea keeper. It's come to Cole. He can cross one. He finds Bruno. Well done there by Bruno. He's going to shoot it. Great connection there. That had some swerve on it, but again, most of these shots have gone straight to the Chelsea keeper. To be fair to him, though, you have to... Oh, looks like he got the wind knocked out of him there. That's how you know there was some force behind that shot. And he's up and all right now. He's got a good kick on him, I'll tell you that. Controlled with the thigh there by Jefferson. Headed down. Through ball. Ronald. Ooh, ball. He got ball, and no complaints really from Chelsea, so maybe they knew deep down. Great idea there on the turn, but the touch was a little too light by Blade. He's being persistent there to win it back. Ball played over the top. Jefferson, one-touch cross. Peter watches it out of play. Yet another goal kick to the Highlanders. No real threat there, and a substitution coming in for Chelsea. Well, we can't have more than 5 minutes left in the half here. The Highlanders still pushing for that first goal. It would definitely change the complexion of this match because sometimes once the first one goes in, they'll start pouring in. You just need that initial injection of confidence for the floodgates to open, but we've seen a lot of clouds, metaphorically speaking, but no rain yet. No floodgates, no flood. Again, Chelsea just hoofing it upfield in hope of I don't know what, if nothing else but to relieve pressure, which is a fair, it's a fair tactic if you're being put under the whole game, which has been the case. Chelsea will be very, very happy if they go into halftime with the scoreline at 0-0, given how many opportunities the Highlanders have had. Goal kick just reaches half. Zach to Cole. Cole controls with his face almost, but it's one back by Chelsea. Ball over the top. Well done there, really well dealt with there. And Ronald, a small touch up to Zach, but too little on it. One back by Ronald, too heavy though on the pass, it's out of bounds. As we approach the final few minutes of this game, first half, excuse me, Jefferson backing into Zach. That's a good battle there. He turns Zach though, and Ronald marking the cross in. Oh my God! An unintentional, well, I'm gonna say unintentional, it was a cross that turned into a shot. It went off the far post, and to be fair to Peter, he would never be expecting that to go on frame. That might have been a shot, folks. Either way, the Highlanders will be very, very happy that that did not go in, because that would have been the most unjust of ways to end the half. Like I told you, if you don't take your chances, things will go against you, and that's what we just saw. Well, almost just saw. Another cross in, really well dealt with again. Blade, through ball, a little too heavy for Marcus, and it's cleared away, but Cole gets a touch on it, not able to settle it off the face of the Chelsea player. Still has it though, played back to number 4 for Chelsea, Anthony. The glasses come off, hopefully those aren't broken. And a scuffle there, no one happy with the call on either side. Zach to Blade. Bruno, one man on him. One touch pass to Marcus, back to Ian. A little too heavy on the touch there. He's still got it though to Zach. He's got Blade right in front of him. Nice turn by Zach. Finds Bruno. Bruno to Cole. Good touch to settle. He's got Jose making the overlap. Jose cuts back. Cole again. Cole with the cross into the box. No one there though for the Highlanders. Nasty collision there. I'm really surprised that there's no foul called there against Marcus. He pummeled into him. And if we score on this play, a little controversy behind it maybe. Zach, ball into the box. No one there. And we must now be only moments away from the end of the half. But a dominant first half performance by the Highlanders. However, nothing yet to show for it on the scoreboard. Peter, a proactive goalkeeper off his line there, making sure nothing sneaks through. Zach to Blade, unable to control, unlucky there, but it's out of play now. Throw into Chelsea here. Zach, that's gone off the Chelsea player, off a tree. Chelsea player right back up on his feet though. Zach waiting for the referee's whistle. Chelsea player unhappy with the throw-in. Ball up to Andrew. He's able to settle. Marcus does well to keep it. Marcus, it's intercepted there at midfield, but Bruno's had an amazing half, by the way, quietly doing all of the right things. Ian, so good at shimmying his body, protecting the ball there. Marcus out to Andrew. Andrew out of his normal position in the central. He'll want to be in the box soon. Good battle there, though. Andrew tracking back like a beast, colliding with Zach, though. Ball played over the top. Peter again. Chelsea out right back. Very unhappy with where his passes have ended up so far. Zach, he's got a little time there. Nice turn by Zach. Good touch. And the ball played into Andrew. He's got a touch on it, and he still got it, but only 1 or 2 players in the box now. Back to Marcus. Marcus, the cross in the box. Headed out. Cleared away by Chelsea. Bruno intercepts with his head. Ian and Bruno going for the same ball. Need to communicate there. Bruno heads it down to Marcus. Marcus, a great flick, but it's red and out of bounds again. Onto the baseball field where I practiced for years before we had this fancy turf. All over the top. Peter really strong off his line. Not letting anything get through for Chelsea. 1 minute remaining, according to our goalkeeper, Peter. I don't know if that's educated or factual. Cole, ball played through, too much on it for Jose. He gets the ball back in anyways. What great work from Jose to save that ball and even get a cross in. Because he was reaching, there wasn't much pace on the cross, so the header was never going to generate much power, but well done there by the Highlanders to put together a last-minute attack. Bruno, great first touch. Bruno's first touch has been amazing this half. It has to be said. He's so good at settling the ball there. Ball cleared up over the top. That's offsides, clear as day. No complaint from Jefferson for Chelsea. That was cute, Jefferson. Well, it has to be a matter of seconds now. I mean, we're definitely at half. It's just the referee's discretion now as he checks his watch again when halftime will actually blow. Great win there by Jose. Cleared up though. Ronald, awkward header, but he gets there. That's a high foot. And the half continues to drag on. A dangerous last-minute opportunity here for Chelsea to erase what has been a forgettable first-half performance. Are you? Oh, wow. All right. Well, that's halftime. Very strange decision by the referee to allow the free kick only to call halftime. I don't understand that at all. But anyways, an eventful first half. Still, though, the score somehow 0-0, and we'll be back with the second half for you in a bit. The Somerville Highlanders outshot Chelsea. It must have been somewhere around 15-3. The Highlanders dominated. And it was really not even close in terms of the momentum. Ian, early pressure here. Cole steps in well. The shot from Cole, and that's inches away from creeping in. What a start to the half that is. And Cole, intentional from the offset. Well, that's a good sign of things to come, hopefully. They're continuing right where they left off. You love to see it. A strange decision on the short goal kick there, and Chelsea gets away with it, but it could have been a very different story. And really well recovered there by Ronald. Great defender, Ronald, man. He's just does everything, but he's unfortunate there, and Chelsea somehow coming away with the ball again. Good step, though, there. Ball bouncing around. Jose gets caught under his feet a bit, but he does well to find Cole. Cole lets it run across. Andrew in the middle there. What a ball by Cole, but a little heavy. Cleared up field. That looked like a handball to me, but okay, referee, it's all right. Settled well by Zach. He's got Blade down the line, but it's pressed well out of bounds by Chelsea. And Zach waiting for the whistle. I don't He wasn't sure what's going on there. He's looking for a teammate. Cleared very high up into the air. See, that's where the depth perception is so hard to understand from this perspective, because I thought that was staying in bounds and it went over the fence. So this lower vantage point is a little bit weird. Headed down there. That's number 20 for the Highlanders, Josh. Yo, does Josh prefer Josh or Joshua? Josh trying to get past an opponent there, but he stopped. Well won there, that header. That was a crucial win there. Bruno, as always, composed, holding it down in the center of the park. Ian, he's got space here, Ian. The ball to Cole. Cole cuts to his left. Still Cole looking for an option. Good job there, and a tackle fairly won there according to the referee. Is it kept in bounds by Chelsea? No, it's gone out of play. Well, Somerville seems to be one pass away from really making things click here. Zach does well, keeps possession. Ball played over. Doesn't quite work out how they intended, but he's onside, Andrew. And that's certainly a foul. No foul called. Wow, okay. Ian to Josh. Josh drops it back to Bruno. Bruno, big first touch, a little too heavy, but big body there, keeps possession. And the ball really not to a direct teammate. Offside's called there. Tiago not happy there, Coach Tiago. Second time around.
Yeah. I'm Adrian's father.
I know, I remember, father. Of course, yeah. I remember Adrian.
And I know I don't know your dad very well, but I know Kevin and our Alan and Tuss.
Yeah.
That's great. And I was his chaperone a long time ago at Museum of Science when you had a little bit of
a little bit crazy.
Flight streak.
I remember that.
Well, Theo loves you. I'm a big film buff. So
oh, cool.
He knows a lot about film because of me.
I can tell.
He knows a lot about life because of me. By osmosis, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to
Word. Great seeing you, though.
Good seeing
Thank
you.
Thanks. Sorry about that, folks. Ball out of bounds there. Somerville ball. Jose cleared out of play. Bruno's so good in possession, man. He just knows how to hold on to the ball. Zach, heavy pass there, a little too much considering the space he was in. A little too tight there. He's got the feet, but it's well tackled by Olvan again. Olvan's always been involved. A lot of our play is going down that left side. Good battle there, it has to be said, and it's won by the Chelsea player. He's just got more strength to him, but well recovered again by Chris, not giving up on the play. Cleared upfield by Zach. Josh lets it run across. Plays it upfield, no one really there immediately to receive. And Chelsea can rotate back to their keeper. Not cleared very far, and there's a bounce right before the half line. Ball down the line by number 40, yet again offsides. That's Jonathan Arevalo, who's been causing problems for our defense with his strength. And a good idea there with the pass, but it's offsides. Not sure what the referee's unhappy with here. I guess he's not happy with where the substitution's being made or something like that. Not entirely easy to tell. Jose does well there. Can he keep it in? It's a little too heavy for him. Unlucky there. And he's back in position. Well done there by Somerville. Good defending. That was Oscar shielding it. Cole contested there, and that was a foul. I guess there wasn't much of an advantage to be played there. And Chris standing over this free kick. A captain for the Highlanders. The ball in by Chris. It's a good ball, but doesn't find a Highlander, and it's a Somerville throw-in. Marcus coming in here for Josh. The sophomore yet again looking to make an impact on the game. Andrew plays it back to Zach. A miskicked cross there, but Ian does so well as always to know where the ball is going to land. The ball into Marcus. Good first touch with the thigh there. Almost a good turn too. It's a good idea there. Good composure shown, although he lost the ball. Jose, good first touch with the weak foot. Right back to Bruno. Bruno conducting this midfield. Marcus, I don't know if that was a shot or a cross, but it's come to Zach. Good tackle. Ian, nice fake there, keeping it in. Back to Zach again. Zach scooped past to Ian, who tried the first time, left pass. The ball with the right foot. Oh my gosh. Good play there from the Highlanders. They made something out of nothing, essentially. And creativity coming through for the Highlanders as per usual. Again, though, the contact on the ball has not been as clean as they would hope that it has been. They need to get some more clear-cut chances, some stronger contact. Marcus, a good idea there. Just evades Andrew, our starting striker, where he needs to be. Jefferson, good turn. Ball played over the top. It's gone to Chelsea again. That's Jonathan holding the ball up so well. Intercepted by Chris. Does well there with the hesitation. Marcus out on the left side now, the far side for you folks. Tries the Meg, doesn't come off. Really good tracking back though by Marcus, but Olvan has broken away for Chelsea. And Marcus going all the way back. Great defending, no foul there. Oh, that's an unfortunate call. I didn't see much in that. But free kick to Chelsea. Somerville with a set piece to defend here. Dangerous position too. It's close enough that, you know, they can get enough pace that one header would be enough to get some serious contact on there. Ball in, the wall does its job, but another chance here. A Maradona attempted by Jonathan, props to him. Well done again by Marcus. His work rate is exactly what you need from an outside midfielder. And it looked like he thought he was coming off, but in fact, he's actually just shifting to the right side, the near side here. Cole coming out to the either center midfield or the outside midfield position. It looks like he'll be in center midfield. Cole, one touch back to Ian. Ian, he's got Jose out wide. He looks for Bruno, and it goes all the way to Jose eventually. Ian on the floor there. Jonathan, he's got the overlapping run, and that's a great through ball. Somerville will have to be careful here. And it's hit the side netting. Whether that was a shot or a cross, whatever it was, it did not come off for the Chelsea player. Somerville will be happy there because that was a great pass and an opportunity for something potential to come off. Cleared upfield again by Chelsea. They've got to be proactive on the bounce there, Somerville. They can't let it bounce around. Good tackle again. Can Somerville get there first? No, they cannot, but Marcus yet again making himself a nuisance, winning the ball back for the Highlanders. Cole tries to redirect that. He does well with that immediate reaction, but it's too awkward for him to hold. Jefferson, good first touch there to keep the ball. Good feed as well. He's still got it, but Ronald sticking with the play. The ball into the box. Well, that was risky. Zach to Salvador. Marcus, heavy touch there, and lucky for a foul not to be called against him. He got the Chelsea player there. Cole with the turn, the shot, goal, Highlanders! What a goal! What a goal that was! And Cole there, what a turn, what a strike just inside the box. And he did not waste time there getting the ball out from his feet. He looks like he's dealing with a bit of an injury after that shot, Cole. Hopefully he's okay. But finally, after 20 shots, the Highlanders have a goal. It's the only scoreline that reflects what's gone on in this game. But the Highlanders are finally ahead. And it's only fitting after all of the relentless pressure the Highlanders have put on here. Well, that'll be a relief for Coach Siago, who knows that they should have already been up by 3 goals or more. But the finishing just has not been there. Thankfully now, we've seen a goal, and we'll see whether that opens the floodgates. Chelsea could be motivated by that and respond, or Somerville could now have all the impetus, all the energy to just go ahead and blow this thing open. But I'm sure Chelsea won't make that easy. Foul against the Highlanders. Ball over the top. Not quite settled by number 11, Henry, for Chelsea, and a corner kick called. So the corner kick straight into the trustworthy hands of Peter. Strong hands there. Marcus, a little heavy of a touch there, but Andrew applying that second burst of pressure. Marcus has no trouble covering that ground. He's just got to be a little careful with that touch. Ball back to Oscar. Oscar, great cross in. What a goal! What a goal! 2-0 Highlanders! What a perfect cross that was. And the header from Andrew, that's just beautiful football, folks. Sorry, soccer. What a goal, and I said it myself, the floodgates can open once one goes in, and it's now 2-0. What a cross by Oscar. No disrespect to Andrew, but my dad could have scored that goal, and he's not young anymore. 2-0 Highlanders. And what a finish that was as well. Oh, sorry, it looks like the Chelsea goalkeeper's down, so we're hoping he's okay. A collision must have happened while that ball was in the air, so let's keep the Chelsea keeper in our thoughts. But again, what a goal that was. Oscar had all the time in the world. Chelsea chose not to close him down. And just perfect timing on that. Perfect timing on the header there. Legendary Somerville fan Ken Brociner making his voice heard. That's my dad, if you didn't know. It runs in the family. He's been going to games even before I was a player for Somerville High School, dating back to like 2010, 2009, a little bit before our golden era, if you want to call it that, if I may say so. And thankfully the Chelsea keeper's back on his feet. He's recovered from whatever collision he experienced there. Always good to see that. And just like I was talking about, folks, from a 0-0 nail biter to a 2-0 lead for the Highlanders with at least 20-25 remaining in this half, Coach Tiago and his boys can breathe a little more. Marcus in a tussle there. Good switch. And you can now see what a goal does, folks. You can see the confidence flowing through this team now. They're just moving a little quicker, a little more reassured in their decision making. Let me not jinx it. Commentator's curse. Bruno, good flicked header. That's intuitive. Marcus. Ball back to Cole. What a touch from Cole. Oh my gosh. What a touch from Cole. Ball to Zach. Ball into the box. It's gone to the Chelsea keeper. He's almost spilled it though. Andrew wasn't too far. As always, a strong punt by the Chelsea keeper. Oscar a little out of position there, but Jose does so well to cover. Headed upfield, Jefferson, good touch to settle. Zach coming out of the left back position to mark him, but now a little bit of space there. Cross blocked by Ronald. Ronald has been arguably our most important player in this game. So good at reading all the danger as it gets there, even before it gets there, of course. Little miscommunication there from the Highlanders, but Oscar, no nonsense defending, make sure to get rid of it. You're always safer kicking it out than messing around. You don't want to mess around and find out what happens. Somerville ball, Cole telling Marcus to push up field. You know Marcus has that pace and he's got that bit of skill, so smart of Cole to remind him push that back line. Andrew unable to settle. Cole though recovers. Clear foul there, and Cole taken out by number 44. That's Juan Carlos Suarez for Chelsea. Cole taking his time to get up. You could hear the contact there. That's not fun. The Highlanders here debating what the best technique to take is on this free kick here. Bruno, Zach over it. Cole, the shot from Chris, and it's a tame effort, but I like the innovation. The Highlanders have always been creative with their free kicks. It's always a science. You got to throw the opposition off. They can never know too much of what's going to happen. 2-0 here to the Highlanders. Two quick goals coming in the second half after a first half of a lot of pressure, but nothing to show for it. And it looks like they could add another one or two if they keep this momentum up. You're good. Thank you. Oh, Peter, reassured as ever. Big clearance there. Cole, what a touch. And Marcus. Good idea from Marcus, but got away from him. Cole now, he sees the switch. That's a good ball. And it's kept in by Salvador. Salvador has saved it. Salvador se salvó. And Andrew, a first-time left-footed volley. I like the confidence there, Andrew. I love the confidence there. Sartak here, a legendary Somerville High player. Another graduate here. Robert, we got everybody in the building. And it's great to see a bunch of alumni out here. That's what it's all about. And that's actually, you know, arguably the most important thing about these games being at Foss Park and not Dilboy. Dilboy is just so much more inaccessible. Here's Marcus, though, on the wing. Good tackle, though, by Chelsea. Dilboy is just so much more inaccessible in comparison. Certainly that's a foul, but I guess not. And a chance here on the counter. The cross played in to Jefferson, too heavy for him. But it's just great because it's easier for, you know, fans and alumni, parents, friends to get to Foss Park than it is Dilboy, with Foss being so centrally located in Somerville. Foul called a little late here, but I do have to say that was a foul. No questions asked. And a chance here potentially for the Red Devils to pull one back. Jefferson standing over this free kick. And it's a trick free kick. It's gone through everybody and somehow no one's touched it. What on earth was that? Well, Jefferson clearly knew what he was doing and he's visibly frustrated that no one else did. I don't know how he executed that, but he caught everyone off guard. Well, the Highlanders are lucky there that no one for Chelsea was on their toes. A good one, too, there on the corner. Never mind, too heavy. Way too much pressure on that pass. And just going back to our 2 goals so far, the first one coming from Cole Baldwin, a beautifully composed turn and finish. Good touch there with the chest by Marcus. But a beautiful turn by Cole and a shot into the low opposite corner. No chance for the keeper. And then the second goal, an amazing cross by Oscar. And Andrew rose to the occasion quite literally. He got a beautiful header on it. And it's 2-0 Highlanders. Chelsea, though, with a chance here. The ball in, way too heavy, and it's out for, well, no. Yep, eventually out for another goal kick. Marcus coming off for Gabriel. Gabriel, a 9th grader, and Marcus, a 10th grader, so it's good to see the youthful energy of the Highlanders, a few players who will be around for the next few years. Of course, the Highlanders lost 10 seniors last year, which is a lot. Gabriel does really well to keep that in and make a move, but the pass, wayward. He did the hard part right, but then finding that pass is the second and crucial part. Ronald, straight back to Chelsea. Again, Ronald's right place at the right time. Also a poor pass. Andrew does really well to settle the ball there. Finds Cole. Gabriel, get a little wider, Gabriel. Ball over the top to Andrew. Can he finish it? He can! And what a goal for the Highlanders! And Cole with a perfect ball, a perfect chip pass through to Andrew. Andrew with your typical number 9 composure, side foot finish past the keeper. Nothing you can do there. And it's 3-0 Highlanders. And like I said, folks, the goals are bound to start coming if the confidence is there. Confidence is everything in sport and in anything, any kind of craft. And now we're seeing a scoreline that is better, a better reflection of how this match has gone as a whole. Jose, great step there. Oh, and that is number 21 for the Highlanders, Liam, another freshman. So we've got at least 2 freshmen on the pitch right now. You love to see it. Good pressure there by Gabriel. And we are all very happy to see a 3-0 scoreline here. The Highlanders should have had 3 in the first half, so it's, you know, it's fitting that they're at least getting some of those goals on the board now. Goal differential never hurts. Throw in. Olvan over the top to Jefferson again. Jefferson, the cross, well dealt with by Oscar. So well cleared there. Good tackle by Bruno, but Olvan still has the ball. Olvan for Chelsea. Ball back. Can he get the strike off? He can, but not any power behind it. Peter catches comfortably yet again. Well, Peter's only really been tested once. What a kick that is. And Andrew flicking it on with his shoulder almost. Well, Andrew will be very happy with himself because he's had a perfect match from a striker's perspective. He made all the right runs in the first half. He tired it out the defenders. He got a goal with his head, which every striker will be over the moon about. And he got a goal with his right foot, a striker's finish. Well done. Jose, no nonsense there, getting it out of bounds. Great to see from Jose. Good work, Jose and Gabriel. Oscar misread that bounce there, but Bruno there to back him up. Andrew, good touch to settle. Here's Liam. Liam sticking with it. Well done by Liam. Still there. Yup, great tackle by Liam. You love to see the recovery. Great work ethic there. Awkward but impressive clearance by Chelsea. Flicked on now. The energy of the match intensifying a little bit. Chelsea maybe want to get one on the board, or Somerville trying to put this game to sleep. Well dealt with again by Ronald. Slept on there. Ronald has been an underrated, important member of this side today. Liam straight to an opponent there, but he gets it back. Stick with it, Liam, stick with it. Well done. Nicely done by Salvador there. Zach up against an opponent. Is that a foul? No, according to the referee. Play on here. Cross. Chris gets it. Carries it out. Liam flicks it up. Well done to find Andrew. But touch a little too heavy there, and it's cleared up field by Juan Carlos. Through ball. Chance here. Peter bravely with his feet, but it's over. It's a scramble and no goal. Chelsea had a chance there, but Peter bravely coming in and sliding. A reminder for you folks who don't really appreciate the danger of being a goalkeeper and the bravery it takes to make that save. You may have seen in the professionals, there have been a few goalkeepers with helmets on. They have to permanently wear those helmets because of collisions as a result of being a goalkeeper. So brave goalkeeping. And he's got his hands on his knees, but he seems to be fine. That's the most exertion he's had to experience the whole match, so he might be a little out of breath. Zach up line, but straight to Chelsea. Salvador trying to get it back. Cross into the box again, deflected it seemed, out of bounds. Another substitution here. And it looks like we have Jackson Love, another 9th grader coming in, and Blade coming back in. Andrew and Salvador leaving the field. Salvador, an 11th grader, and Jackson, another 9th grader. So we've got 3 9th graders on the pitch right now, which is very good to see, because you need a young core. You need those guys who are going to be there for the long term. There's always the risk of someone going to a prep school or an academy, but hopefully we can hold on to these guys. Not to bring my own experience in again, but I remember when I played for Somerville High School, at one point I had to decide to play for an academy or play for the high school. And that was a really unfortunate decision to have to make, because it shouldn't have had to be that way, but I chose the high school because I had too much love for the high school to quit on them. Good battle here. Good defending by Gabriel, that's right. Good block. Gabriel, another student of mine in my hip-hop lab class. So I've got 2 students on the field. It's just funny for me. Good defending here by Jose. Great tracking back by the freshman. That's the kind of stuff that Coach Thiago will love to see. Jackson tracking all the way back. Long ball over the top. Jackson and Gabriel can get there. Gabriel wins the foot race, but he outruns himself a bit. Wins it back. He's got Liam. Liam, can he hit that? I think he was caught in 2 minds there. It's pretty common in football. People on the sideline telling him to shoot, but he saw the cross there, or the switch of play, and he said, I don't know which one I want to do. The ball ends up being kind of half of each, neither of both, or neither of either. It happens. It's good to see Liam getting in those positions, though, as a 9th grader, and the ball goes straight back to him, but awkward bounce. Gabriel shielded out of play there. My bad. I stood right in the frame. You guys saw my head for a second. I hope I didn't scare you. Gabriel going to ground. That's clean. Well done, Liam. Back to Jose. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know this whole time. Jose is a 9th grader as well. So Jose, a 9th grader, has played the entirety of the match so far. And that's especially impressive as a defender. Typically, defending is a position that requires a little bit more experience. Composure is so important there, but Jose has been composed. He's been collected. Yeah, he's been really sharp. So 4 9th graders on the pitch right now. Cross in, cleared out. Gabriel unable to get the first touch, and the header is short, but it lands with Theo there, and the shot doesn't really go very far, but why not shoot it? Theo also in my film studies class, so I've got 3 now on the pitch. I'll be able to give them their feedback tomorrow. It won't go into their grade though, I promise. Goal kick, flicked upfield by Chelsea, but Chris, really nice idea there, trying to send Jose on his way, but not quite enough, and no one there. Theo, he's got time. Unfortunate there, unable to find Gabriel. Jose, great defending there, and it's Somerville ball. Number 15 there for the Highlanders, Francisco Santos Landeverde. another 9th grader. Great sign here. More and more youth being injected into this side. Oscar out wide to Blade. Blade with that left foot of his. Jackson, great touch to settle there. A little too short though. Unlucky. Good signs there from Jackson. Olvan switching the side of the field where he's on. Taking matters into his own hands. Is he gonna shoot? Yes, he is. He's frustrated with himself, but he did a really good job to get across the pitch there. Apologies if you can hear all the ridiculous cars in the background. That's part of the trade-off of being at Foss Park now. You've got the McGrath Highway Orchestra. Peter with the goal kick. We must be approaching the final 5-10 minutes here. 6.5, I was right on the money. 6.5 remaining. Jefferson, good through ball. Ball in, and the header, well, it was offsides anyways, but that header from Angel Rosales, unable to direct it on goal. It actually went backwards. Again, the art of heading is far from an easy one. Goal kick goes out of bounds. The far referee says ball was won there. Good turn there. And a lot of hands there. The referee, both referees waiting to call the foul, and the foul indeed called. A lot of pulling there. A potential position to shoot here for Chelsea. Well, definitely a position to shoot. It's a little closer in than I thought. Okay, that's why. The referee bringing it a little further out. But still, only about 20, 22 yards out from goal. Excuse me. We saw in the first half Jefferson's shot that went off the far post, so we know that he knows how to strike a ball. It is different from a dead ball situation, meaning the ball is not moving on a free kick. Jefferson deflected off Ronald for a corner kick. And perhaps a last-minute chance here for Chelsea to get something on the board. At this point, of course, it'd more be for pride than anything, but it'd be great for them to get on the board. But of course, the Highlanders will do everything in their power to keep this clean sheet to open the season. Ball played in. Peter yet again. Peter has had such a strong game and goal. Gabriel, he's got time. He has got time and space. He cooks one. He's got to play that now. He's got to cross that in. Good ball in. The shot, it's deflected. Oh, what a great attempt by Jackson. Sorry, folks, if you saw my hand. It's my jerk reaction to stand up. Gabriel, got to be careful there. Oscar shoves him off the ball. That's a foul. Great run by Gabriel. And a good cross. Jackson with a great shot. Great shot. Unlucky there, though. Shot blocked. And another shot blocked. Awkward clearance. Jose, what a clearance from the freshman. Jose showing us how to defend properly and just get rid of the danger. Even if you're up 3-0, you still got to deal with it. Jackson, unable to settle, but putting himself in the line of fire. Jackson fearless there, still in the mix, and he wins the foul. Great work from Jackson. It's your ball. It's her. There you go. And Chris will take the free kick here. A Chelsea player on the floor. I suppose he's in need of some assistance, but it's not clear what the issue is. And a stoppage of play in order to help Olvan of Chelsea. Looks like he'll be getting back on his feet, but very gingerly. There was clearly something off there for him. Referee explaining the stoppage, and it is Somerville ball, or at least you would imagine it is, as they were in possession as far as I can recall. And it will be an informal drop ball, it looks like. And that's number 22, Javri, coming onto the pitch. Chris to Gabriel, heavy touch, but he gets it back. And we've now got Aryeh on the right side here. So we've got the Twins holding it down on opposite sides of the pitch here. Actually, it looks like Zach may now be resting for the remainder of the match. So if it's not one on the pitch, it's the other. Chris with an opportunity here to set us up for the icing on the cake. It's a short free kick. Blade trying to get that one-touch cross in. And we must be down to the final minute or two of this match. We're about to finish up here, folks. Good cut by Javri, unlucky. Gabriel, nice one-touch pass. Ball back out wide to Aryeh. Aryeh tried the one-touch pass, unlucky it didn't come off. And we only have about a minute left in this match. 3-0. And a last-minute substitution here for Chelsea. Oh, it looks like it was the player who was injured, I believe, possibly. Goal kick here for Chelsea. And that's it, folks. The Somerville Highlanders open their season with a 3-0 victory over the Chelsea Red Devils. Goals coming from Andrew De Silva and Cole Baldwin. Andrew DaCosta, I apologize. Andrew DaCosta and Cole Baldwin. 3 beautiful goals. They should have had more, but it's a great start to the season, and Coach Thiago will be very pleased by the creative output here. My name is Marcelo Brociner. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you soon. Get home safe and have a good one, folks.
I will literally hype it up.